Hey, what's up viewers? Slayer with another reaction video. Today we are reacting to Skibidi Toilet episode 60. Season 19 was crazy, but now it's a new season. In Discord, the owner, one of I think Dafu's friends, sent us a pic. And yeah, that pic was pretty crazy. I don't know, but we'll see it in the reaction. And it at the title it said it's just begun. I don't understand, what do they mean by it's just begun? Like, the war has just begun? Maybe. Let me quickly search on this. Yeah, the war has just begun. That's what it says. I also downloaded the video. I didn't watch it yet. Let's check how many views. 1 million likes. 25,000. That's actually one of the biggest amount of views G-Man has ever, not G-Man, Tafug has ever gotten in his videos. So that means this episode has to be crazy, viewers. Let's just see. Okay. Oh! Whoa! They're actually talking. Like, I knew they were able to talk, but is G-Man giving them orders? And G-Man, you still look busted up today. Titan cameraman did a number on you, and I'm happy for that. Okay, UFO, what are you trying to say? Okay. They're talking, but we don't know what he's saying. Oh! Oh, yo, they're about to take out G-Man. They be getting G-Man. They're about to... Oh, that was a close one. Wait. Is that scientist cameraman? Not cameraman. Skibidi. Oh, they're about to take out G-Man. G-Man just shows up. Yo, scientist Skibidi Toilet got mad up upgrades on episode 30, I think. Man wasn't this big. He's like Titan size now. Does that mean there's 6 Titans now? They're like, nah, I'm dipping, bro. And look at G-Man with that smirk of his. Uh-oh. They noticed us. No. They're like, bro, it's it. We're done. Oh, man. That's a... Wait. Hey, yo! So, the theory was correct. The theory was correct. The TV man can see the POV of other... Not TV man, cameraman. Wow, that theory has been up for a long time, but at least it's gotten cleared. They're like, oh, okay, we know what's gonna go on. We're ready for the war. Wow, viewers, a lot happened this episode. We found out that there's 6 Titans now. They betrayed G-Man, but I don't know. Let's try analyzing this before we actually go to the actual analyzing video. So they weren't, G-Man wasn't giving them orders. That's what I thought. I thought G-Man was giving them orders, but actually they were talking about, wait, maybe they were talking about how G-Man always screws up and doesn't get the job done, but UFO gets the job done. So he's probably saying that, okay, my dude, you are the worst leader because you've lost so many times. Like, to be honest, they have a good point. To be honest, G-Man has lost every single 1v1. He can never win by himself. He always needs help. And that was just proven just now because scientist Skibidi Toilet just helped G-Man just now. So I don't blame him. Like, seriously, G-Man's like, oh, he knows. Man knows that he screwed up. He always screws up. Like, man knows that. Like, I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Let's just move on to the theory video. I don't blame him.
Hello everyone, Elite Cameraman here. Episode 60 of Skibidi Toilet was just released today and we just got one of the craziest episodes. Today I'll talk about the internal conflict between the Skibidi toilets, what happened between the UFO Skibidi and G-Man toilet, how did the scientist Skibidi become a Titan-sized toilet,
Actually, good
and why does
question.
he have Cinema Man's armor, how can TV Man watch POVs of the cameramen, and a lot more.
Well, yeah,
Make
those
sure
are
to watch
questions I
until the
still
end of the
wonder.
video to not miss any of the secrets and theories because there is so much to talk about in this episode. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Anyways, here we go. First of all, this episode was insanely filled compared to other episodes when it comes to story and lore. We learned a
That's
lot
true.
about the skibidi toilets and the dynamic in the alliance. Even though it might seem like nothing, stuff that happened in today's episode confirms a lot of stuff partially and will help us understand a lot more continuing forwards. It also looks like the actual war is just beginning and skibidi toilets look like they are a mess at the moment.
Yep.
Today was the first time we ever saw the skibidi toilets actually having an intelligent conversation. We knew
That's true.
that they could communicate from the meeting they had in episode 17, but this time it felt different. And it almost was the opposite of episode
Okay. Okay, let's continue.
17 when it came to the skibidi toilet side. We start the episode with two cameramen on top of a roof secretly watching the skibidi toilets in the area, and it looks like this place is some sort of airport, and it does seem like it's close to Dubai because of how the environment looks.
True.
As soon as the camera pans right, we see the UFO skibidi flying towards G-Man toilet. It seems like Titan cameraman couldn't kill the UFO skibidi in episode 55 after their ambush. We see that G-Man toilet kind of looks scared in this episode and his face is messed up, right? After UFO skibidi enters the scene, he starts flying around
Not
G-Man
really.
toilet, saying some stuff that's most likely threatening G-Man. We can assume this thanks to the way they are acting, but this was the first time we see them communicating this clearly with actual emotions and intentions. There is also something different about UFO skibidi in this episode. If we go back to episode 53, there were some blue glows on his helmet, but they are not on his helmet anymore. Does this mean that he is out of mind control and actually has his own consciousness? Is the internal conflict happening because of mind-controlled skibidi toilets getting out of control? I'm not sure, but I'll talk about my theories on this topic later in the video, so make sure to watch until the end. After listening to UFO skibidi's first words, G-Man toilet rolls his eyes to the side and leans towards the opposite side of UFO skibidi, as if he is sighing and trying to escape the conversation. This probably indicates that G-Man was in the wrong and he knows his mistake, but whatever. The UFO skibidi toilet said to G-Man toilet's ear right after this moment is, it made him kinda sad and scared for a second. This is the first time we are seeing G-Man like this. It was almost as if he messed up so bad that they were going to kill him, and he knew it. And they try this a little later, but we'll get to that. Right after this, the UFO skibidi says one more thing, and with that, G-Man toilet goes actually mad and starts charging up his lasers and starts showing killing intent. Right at this moment, a flying skibidi toilet with weird tools comes in, putting a weird device on G-Man toilet's head, limiting his movements, and the flying skibidi gets ready to drill an actual on G-Man toilet's head. At first I thought maybe the conflict was happening between the red-eyed skibidis versus the normal ones because the UFO skibidi has red eyes, but from what I can see, the other flying skibidi doesn't have red eyes. This device holding G-Man at his place got him more scared or mad more than we've ever seen. He didn't even have expressions like this when he was fighting the Titans. But right before he was drilled on his head, the scientist skibidi toilet slashes the flying skibidi with his blades and makes his return. The scientist toilet doesn't kill the toilets attacking G-Man, but we can clearly see that a lot about him has changed compared to episode 30. First of all, he has become a toilet that's Titan-sized. He has a new mechanic eye on his left side, and the laser thing he had on the left side of his head in episode 30 is now on his right side. He also changed his glasses, but these are not the biggest upgrades. We can clearly see that he stole Cinema Man's speaker upgrades and attached it to himself for armor and maybe to even use the sound powers. His upgrades are actually crazy. We can clearly say that at this moment he probably is the most powerful skibidi toilet, and the G-Man scientist duo will most likely go against the Titan cameraman and speakerman duo after a while. I don't know when Titan TV Man will come back, but with his comeback we might get to see.
This is one thing that I don't understand. Why didn't the scientist not cameraman, skibidi toilet, kill G-Man? He had the perfect chance to kill G-Man and take the position. Like, it's obviously clear that he is stronger. Like, what? That doesn't make sense.
One more powerful skibidi toilet. Right after Scientist Toilet comes in, the attacker skibidis escape the scene frightened without even trying anything. After they leave, the camera pans to the right again, and we can see the grin on G-Man Toilet's face, and he seems very happy. It's just not him, but even the skibidi toilets scattered around the place look very happy with the outcome. G-Man says yes to Scientist Toilet, and a second later, Scientist Toilet suddenly notices the cameraman on the roof and starts charging up his lasers. The cameraman just stands there doing a thumbs up accepting their fate, but their great deed will never be forgotten. Rest in peace. After the laser is shot, the camera glitches weirdly for a few seconds, and I tried to slow this part down to see if there are any secrets, but I couldn't find anything. What happened right after was very shocking to me. We, for the first time, got to see how the Alliance uses their powers together.
Yep.
The camera starts zooming out, and we see a large TV man with a weird monitor, and we learn that he was streaming POV's side to the Alliance members in London right after the battle. We see Titan Speaker Man and Cameraman watching this POV, and with this, they probably have a big advantage. The Titan cameraman looks into the camera ready to fight, probably foreshadowing that the actual war is just starting. People were speculating on how the TV man came for help right at the exact moment all the time. From what it looks like, they can connect their TVs to any cameraman POV and see what's happening. They might have some TV man stationed at their bases just to go over all the cameraman to see what's happening and rush to battle whenever it's needed. Just like how TV Woman appeared out of nowhere in episode 54.
That's true.
It seems like this has been in use for a while, but we just got to see it in action.
Yep.
This really does change a lot about how the dynamics are in the Alliance. It seems like everyone needs each other, but on the other side, skibidi toilets are having an internal conflict. We can't really know how long this has been going on for, but it seems like it started because some toilets are not happy with how G-Man Toilet is dealing with stuff, and always failing to win.
So
G-Man Toilet losing the Titan Speaker Man, and being hurt so much while losing some of his upgrades. Probably got some toilets mad, and they might be wanting to take over the skibidi throne and become the commander instead of G-Man Toilet. This would make sense, but it amazes me that if the Scientist Toilet wasn't there, they actually had a chance to succeed against G-Man Toilet.
that's true.
If G-Man Toilet wants to stay in command, he really needs to get a grip and get some actually good upgrades along with improving his battle IQ.
Yeah,
Because if it goes like this, he is going to die soon.
that's
He
true.
keeps getting too close to the edge and ends up surviving with pure luck, or escaping just like in episode 57. With the Alliance being stronger than ever, it seems like the skibidi are going to struggle for a while until they can get back on their feet.
That's
This
true.
is just a guess, but the conflict might be actually happening between toilets that have escaped mind control, because we've been guessing for a while that some toilets seemed like they were being controlled, and in this episode, both toilets that attacked G-Man Toilet had helmets that seemed like mind controllers, but they didn't have the usual stuttery heads and weird movements that those toilets had. Also, the UFO toilet seemed like he couldn't talk before, and in today's episode, he was able to speak normally without any
Oh
limitations.
no, my guy's dying.
This theory seems very plausible to me, but until we know more about the conflict, we can't really know 100%. Other than this, now the Alliance also knows this, and they are probably going to use this
Skibidi.
to their own advantage to get ahead of them even more. Also, we didn't see the secret agent in this episode, which probably means that he doesn't care about what's happening between the toilets, and he only cares about what's happening with certain entities in the Alliance.
Yeah.
Anyways, this episode was crazy, and I might do one more video tomorrow covering some of the theories more, so if you don't want to miss anything, make sure to like and subscribe.
Viewers, if you enjoyed that video, shout out 1, 2, 3, 4. Out.